be keen to get themselves into a good position. Dan Garrett's done that now. About 7 of them are starting to break away here.
Yeah, similar to what we saw yesterday between the top 6, 7 are starting to break away. It almost looked like there Dan Garrett was actually signalling to Paul Clark, work with me here, let's go. Now, obviously, it's a little bit of a bump on the way as well for Paul Clark to try and break away from the rest of the field as they'll make their way down the centre straight and across the start-finish line. But the top 3 pretty much line of stern at the moment. Paul Clark is pretty much right on the back of our race leader Dan Garrett as they make their way towards the first corner. You can see there, Paul Clark not interested in a move this time around for the lead of the race. They're looking to rather settle down as we head away towards Wilson. Further back then in the battle for 4th place, that's looking very tasty as well, heading our way towards Wilson.
Yes, so these 3 who are leading are all together in the paddock. They'll get on pretty well, I think, Dan Garrett, Paul Clark, Martin West. And they're almost, I think, working together at this early stage of the race to see if they can break away from that pack behind, which I think Lincoln Griffiths has got to the front of now. The driver from Shropshire, only in his 3rd season of racing, in the ex-Andrew Tate car, that was successful a few seasons ago, up into 4th. He's taken Liam with him, the former sports specials champion, Liam, who was on the podium yesterday. He's 4th in the championship. He was on the podium at Silverstone as well. So Jeff Peake, who was 4th at the line, is now 7th. He fell behind all of those cars by the time they got round the first couple of corners, with Angus Goff also getting past, who's turning 27 next week, the former motorcycle racer in his 1st season of cars this year. But he's in that sort of secondary pack, but he's looking to catch the top 3, hoping these top 3 start battling together like they did yesterday. At this early stage, it looks like they're more intent on working together to try and make meaning for the battle between them rather than including others.
Yeah, they can, and Paul Clark here looking to move down the inside. Dan Garrett's going to let them go, but Martin West is looking to try and make this 3 wide then as they head their way down the Bentley straight. It's Martin West who might go from 3rd to 1st here.
So across the line they come. Paul Clark's going to lead at the line. Can Dan Garrett get involved in this, or does he intend to stay in 3rd position by the time they get to Richie's corner? Yeah, he is. He's not too fast. But Angus Goff, managed 6th, is the fastest driver. 2:23.336. So he will be looking to take that queue of cars that he's involved with, which are a couple of seconds behind these top 3 to close in before the end. And yeah, he's got into 4th. At the back of the group, a huge slide for Jeff Peake, the driver who was 3rd in the championship on 2 occasions in the final. That was just a little bit too sideways, I think, here, and he will have lost momentum.
Yeah, and it's so important to keep up your momentum as you head in towards the midfield section now, or the infield section, I should say, as we head away out of Palmer, on the run down towards Agostini, as Martin West moves left, moves right to see if there's any sort of gap, heading our way down towards Agostini. Dan Garrett then finds his way up the inside of Paul Clark, then getting the power down, and he'll get the move done. Meanwhile, Martin West is now pulled alongside Paul Clark, and then tucked back in as they head towards Hamilton. It's not an easy corner to get a move done. We saw
I think that's been thrown out the window. We've had frequent leaders in. So Garrett back in front, Clark is 2nd, West is 3rd. And look at that group behind, they're being caught, they're catching now. Angus Goff is leading that queue then in what's his 4th position. He's finished 4th so many times this year. He's already finished in that 4 times. He would desperately like his first podium. Get amongst these 3. So Clark, he goes back to the front. Just like the previous, that Martin West was trying to exact past both of them by the time they get to Brundle under the bridge. But no, Paul Clark hands on. So but he's seeing in his mirrors cars getting close.
Really close up right behind Griffiths with him from the end fastest lap of the race then, 2:22.7 as our lead pack then make their way through and battling further behind then, the number 31 has lost out there, so that's Griffiths then who has lost out on that position. It's a Jeff Peak, that's the 6th place.
Yeah, so Jeff Peak after that big start had a lap ago, has got back up to speed. Griffiths has lost a bit of time, so he's got 5 for the lead. Lee Emner, who we said he's got the 8shot.com fastest lap of the race at 2:27.781, which is over a second quicker than the lead group, so that means he has caught, and you say both him and Angus got working together to close in that gap. 5 for the lead, which I think is more than we ever had yesterday in the lead group, so this is absolutely what we came to expect from the Yokohama Locost Championship. All the cars run on the Yokohama UK pace tyres, and we thank them for also backing the championship. I'm afraid we've got a car off at Murray. I think that's Trevor Fortune at 34, a long-time Locost racer, and he's coming on at the cockpit, which is rather concerning. I think he can't get the car back going, and it's in a very bad place.
Yeah, not really a great opportunity to see if he can get that car recovered either. As you say, it's out of Coram and then in towards Murray, so it's a very difficult part of the circuit for these drivers technically to get the grip that they need. Yeah, it's right firing line of the racing line as well, so safety car deployed. So that's going to neutralise the field then. So once we've recovered that car, that's going to be, maybe we might get 1 lap of racing after this.
What a shame, real shame that's necessary. It's just building up the race to would have been a great conclusion. Fights into the race so quickly the marshal will work. We can almost go race at this lap, but I can see we will need to bunch everyone up behind the stage to go get them. Then we'll take one further lap, and that will be quite an interesting.
Thinking of the pack on the final lap, assuming we do go racing, this could be a scenario where if we need a second lap under the safety car, that will be it. So Martin West will be hoping the fantastic Snetterton marshals might just have a bit of a tea break halfway through recovering that car. On the final lap, when you have the Bentley straights at your